Lesson 1. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Carl Jung. Stop performing for others. Stop wearing masks to fit in. The exhaustion you feel isn't from working too hard. It's from pretending to be someone you're not. Lesson 2. Man is sometimes extraordinarily, passionately, in love with suffering. Fyodor Dostoevsky. You're addicted to your pain. You rehearse it. You tell the same stories. You wear your trauma like a badge. But suffering only becomes meaningful when you decide to learn from it and let it go. Lesson 3. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Carl Jung. The people who annoy you the most are mirrors. They're showing you the parts of yourself you refuse to see. Your anger toward them is anger toward your own shadow. Lesson 4. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Friedrich Nietzsche. Life will hurt you. It will break you. It will strip everything away. But meaning isn't found in avoiding pain, it's found in how you respond to it. Lesson 5. The mystery of human existence lies not in just staying alive, but in finding something to live for. Fyodor Dostoevsky. You're not depressed because something is wrong with you. You're depressed because nothing in your life feels meaningful. Find your purpose. Create it if you have to. Lesson 6. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. Carl Jung. Your past does not define you. Your trauma does not own you. Every single day, you get to choose who you are. Stop using yesterday as an excuse for today. Lesson 7. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Friedrich Nietzsche. If you know your purpose, you can endure anything. The people who collapse under pressure aren't weak, they just don't know what they're fighting for. Lesson 8. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Chinese proverb, often attributed to philosophical wisdom. Stop mourning the time you wasted. Stop regretting what you didn't do. You still have today. Start now or keep losing time complaining about the time you've already lost. Lesson 9. We accept the love we think we deserve. Stephen Chbosky. The perks of being a wallflower. If you keep attracting toxic people, it's because part of you believes that's all you're worth. Fix your relationship with yourself first. Lesson 10. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. Carl Jung. Real relationships change you. If you're the same person after knowing someone, you never truly connected. And if they try to keep you exactly the same, they don't want you, they want control. Lesson 11. To be alone is the fate of all great minds, a fate deplored at times, but still always chosen as the less grievous of two evils. Arthur Schopenhauer. Loneliness is better than bad company. If you feel more alone with someone than you do by yourself, leave. Your peace matters more than their presence. Lesson 12. Before you diagnose yourself with depression or low self-esteem, first make sure you are not, in fact, just surrounded by assholes. William Gibson, often paraphrased in philosophy. Sometimes you're not broken. Your environment is. The people draining you aren't helping you grow, they're keeping you small so they don't feel inadequate. Lesson 13. The only way to deal with people you can't stand is to create such a wonderful life for yourself that you forget they exist. Wisdom tradition. Stop fighting with people who don't matter. Stop trying to prove yourself to those who've already decided not to see you. Build something so beautiful they become irrelevant. Lesson 14. People inspire you, or they drain you. Pick them wisely. Hans F. Hansen. You become who you spend time with. If your circle doesn't challenge you, inspire you, or celebrate you, it's not a circle, it's a cage. Lesson 15. The most painful thing is losing yourself in the process of loving someone too much, and forgetting that you are special too. Ernest Hemingway. Stop shrinking yourself to make someone else comfortable. If you have to dim your light for someone to love you, they don't love you, they love the control. Lesson 16. If you want to know what a man's like, take a good look at how he treats his inferiors, not his equals. J.K. Rowling, through Sirius Black, Harry Potter. Watch how people treat those who can do nothing for them. That's who they really are. Charm is a performance. Character is consistent. Lesson 17. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. C.S. Lewis. Stop obsessing over what you should have done. You can't rewrite the past, but you can stop wasting the present mourning it. Lesson 18. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Joseph Campbell. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. The thing you're avoiding isn't the problem, avoiding it is. Lesson 19. Action is the foundational key to all success. Pablo Picasso. Stop waiting for clarity. Stop waiting to feel ready. Start moving. Clarity comes from action, not thought. You can't think your way into a new life. Lesson 20. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Seneca. Most of your problems don't exist. They're scenarios you've rehearsed in your head 1,000 times. Stop creating disasters that haven't happened. Lesson 21. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Often attributed to Edmund Burke. Your silence is complicity. Your inaction is a choice. If you see something wrong and do nothing, you're part of the problem. Lesson 22. In any given moment we have two options: to step forward into growth or step back into safety. Abraham Maslow. Comfort is a trap. Every time you choose safety over growth, you choose slow death over life. The magic happens outside your comfort zone. Lesson 23. It is not the mountain we conquer, but ourselves. Sir Edmund Hillary. Your obstacles aren't the problem. Your mind is. The limitations you face are almost always self-imposed. Change your mind, change your life. Lesson 24. He who fights with monsters should be careful lest he thereby become a monster. Friedrich Nietzsche. Don't become what you hate. If you fight fire with fire, you just burn twice as much. Your enemy's tactics are not your solution. Lesson 25. Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. Viktor Frankl. You can't control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. That's the only freedom no one can take away. Lesson 26. The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates. If you're not questioning yourself, you're not growing. If you're not reflecting on your choices, you're just reacting. Self-awareness is the beginning of wisdom. Lesson 27. Comparison is the thief of joy. Theodore Roosevelt. Stop measuring your life against someone else's highlight reel. Their journey isn't yours. Your timeline is your own. Comparing steals your peace. Lesson 28. What we think, we become. Buddha. Your thoughts create your reality. If you think you're worthless, you'll act worthless. If you think you're capable, you'll find a way. Change your mind, change your world. Lesson 29. The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Mark Twain. You're not here by accident. You have a purpose. And until you find it, you'll feel like something is missing. Because it is. Lesson 30. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle. Everything starts with self-knowledge. You can't fix what you don't acknowledge. You can't grow what you don't understand. Know yourself first. Everything else follows. These aren't just quotes. They're keys. Each one unlocks a door you've been standing in front of, afraid to open. You don't need to fix everything at once. You don't need to have all the answers today. But you do need to start. Pick one lesson that hit you hardest. Write it down. Carry it with you. Let it change how you see yourself, your relationships, your choices. Because 90% of your problems come from the same patterns. The same fears. The same refusal to face what's true. And these 30 lessons? They're the antidote. The greatest minds in history have already walked the path you're on. They've faced the darkness you're facing. And they left you a map. All you have to do is follow it.